Fala, gurizada! E aí, tudo beleza? Quem tá assistindo aí a live, vou transmitir a minha primeira live aqui do YouTube. Obrigado pela presença aí, quem tá assistindo. Botem aí no chat aí se estão me escutando bem, como é que tá a transmissão. Salve, Luiz! Vamos dar uma olhada o que vai sair aí na EA Play, gente. 60 segundos aí, tem 66 mil pessoas aguardando a live. Beleza, valeu pelo retorno aí. Primeira live, então eu não sei como é que funciona os troços aí, não sei como é que vocês estão vendo. Espero que esteja saindo tudo legalzinho. Aí, ó, vai começar em breve. Eu vou tentar ir traduzir o que eles forem falar, tentar dar uma traduzida aí pro PTBR. Cara, a galera escreve muito que não dá nem pra ler o que estão escrevendo. Vamos aguardar agora. Vamos ver, pode ser que eles coloquem alguma coisa, adiantem aí, alguma ilustração, talvez, comentem alguma coisa. Ainda tô lá, a esperança é a última que morre. Vamos ver o que vai acontecer. Vamos ver, gente. Vamos ver como é que tá o volume. Espero que o volume esteja tranquilo. Aí. Bom. ...82 mil pessoas assistindo. Salve, bruxo! E aí, velho? Como é que tá? Seja bem-vindo aí à minha primeira live. Quase 82 mil pessoas assistindo a live da EA agora. Vamos ver. Vamos ver se eu vou escrever algumas coisas aqui. Não dá pra ficar escrevendo toda hora. Ó, diminuiu o número de gente assistindo, foi pra 64 mil. Fala aí, salve meu bruxo, tudo bem? Sejam bem-vindos aí à live. Primeira live da Gameplay Experience. Obrigado pela presença de todo mundo aí. Olha aí, ó. Vamos ver o que vai vir.
Hello and welcome everyone to EA Play 2020. We're happy that you're joining us today. Over the next 45 minutes or so, we've got so much for you, including creative, innovative, and really fun new games, and a lot of news to share.
Tem bastante novidade
I'd like to take just a minute here. I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to first responders, medical staff, and essential personnel. This has certainly been a challenging year.
Bom, ele
From
está
natural
agradecendo aí
disasters
a
like the
galera que
bushfires in my
preparou
home
tudo
country
por causa
to
da
the
Covid.
devastating COVID-19 pandemic, these brave heroes are working to keep us safe and healthy
Então parece que tem uma equipe aí que se organizou.
I
Eles
also want to thank our teams for their amazing dedication while working from home. What you've been able to achieve is nothing short of inspirational. We are also deeply thankful to all of you, our players. Even when we've had to stay physically apart, billions of you are using games to come together, to play, and do amazing things for each other.
You've shown why this is truly
the greatest form of entertainment on the planet. This is also a critical time for the movement to end racism and racial injustice in this world. Black lives matter, and there is much to be done to drive real
Black Lives,
and
agora ele
meaningful
está
change.
falando aí sobre aquela
A couple of
questão
weeks
aí
ago, we
de
shared some actions
tolerância,
Electronic Arts is taking.
né, os
We will not
negros,
rest on this. It's a
LGBT,
long-term
esse tipo de
commitment.
coisa.
We're
É o
here
mês,
for
né? É o
players
mês
of
que
every
a gente está
color,
comemorando
background, religion, and personal preference.
fazendo aí uma
We will continue to
referência a
build
isso aí.
strong representation in our games,
Respeito
and we
é
are
bom, todo
focused
mundo
on
gosta
making
e
our
todo mundo
communities
merece.
fun, inclusive, and positive places to play. We also have real work to do to bring greater diversity into
Não sei, Leone, se vai vir alguma coisa de Anthem. Eu
doing
acredito que não. Se vir, não vai ser muita
Today
coisa, não.
we're here because of the
Se vir,
power
vai
of
ser
games.
talvez algum
Games bring
sketch,
us
algum
together. They
comentário,
can
mas
make our lives better.
não
They
espero
can teach us.
muita
They
coisa.
can provide escape
Ainda.
and
Eles ainda estão
self-expression.
numa fase
And most of all,
muito
games
inicial, acho que
can
ainda
be fun.
não vai vir nada.
All of us at Electronic Arts believe in that, and it's why we're excited to get up every morning to make great experiences for all of you. So thanks for being here with us. And now, let's get into some games.
Vamos começar agora. Vou começar a apresentar alguns games aí, vamos ver o que vai vir.
What's up, everybody? I'm Greg Miller, and welcome to EA Play. We had an incredible show in LA planned for you. Huge stage, massive setup, these giant monitors. I was going to fly in on an X-Wing. I was going to land the X-Wing on stage. I was going to set off a bunch of fireworks. Then what? T-shirt cannon, bam, shooting out game consoles. Then Carol Baskin, some tigers. That last part was all me.
Eu também,
then, because of circumstances beyond our control, we had to come up with something a little different. Instead of LA, I'm in my hometown of San Francisco, but we still have the Tigers.
Ele tá em São Francisco.
No Tigers. So you lied. Oh,
all right.
I'm being told there are no Tigers, but whatever. We're still going to bring you the EA Play you know and love. Huge surprises, big announcements, incredible reveals, and never-before-seen gameplay. Coming up over the next hour, we've got game reveals galore, world premiere trailers of new titles, some old favorites making a comeback, a look at a new way Star Wars fans can live out their greatest fantasies this year, plus a sneak peek at the future. Oh, and pay close attention because today you could win one of thousands of Steam codes for more than a dozen great EA games on Steam. Throughout the show, keep an eye out for discreetly placed golden letters. Write them down as they appear, and at the end of the show, we'll tell you where you can enter that secret code for a chance to win free games on Steam. So don't go anywhere.
E quem souber no final pode colocar nos comentários e vai ganhar alguma coisa, vai ganhar algum game. Apareceu uma vez.
Anyone want to take me out?
You should smile more.
Apex Legends.
Hey Apex fans, the battle just keeps getting bigger. Thanks to you, Apex Legends is coming off its most successful, most epic season yet, and we're just getting started. Season 4 saw more of you jumping into the fight than ever before, and you've kept that amazing momentum going forward, making Season 5 the biggest and best start to a season ever.
Season 5, a última temporada vai ser a maior até agora.
We hope you've been enjoying Season 5, Fortune's Favor, which has seen the introduction of our latest legend, Loba. A major map change to Kings Canyon. Rest in peace, Skulltown. An all-new ranked series, and a ton of quality of life updates. But it's about to get even better. Today, I'm here to tell you about what's coming next to Season 5 with our latest collection event, Lost Treasures. Take a look.
Vamos ver o que vai vir de novo na Season 5.
Bury you here. No one will ever know. You'll just be gone.
Adventurers, raiders, explorers, they risk everything in search of fame, fortune, and answers. few find what they're looking for. But if they survive, they might walk away with lost treasures.
I'll high-five you all when I see you. Mobile respawn beacon here.
My synapses are firing again. Check yourself or wreck yourself.
Hey, thanks. I owe you one.
Guns? Who needs guns? I don't need guns.
I know what I'm looking for. I won't walk away without it. 너를 찾을 거야.
Season 5 do Apex. Eu não sou um jogador de Apex, não entendo bolufas desse game aí, mas
As you just saw,
sucesso,
the Lost Treasures Collection event brings with it a ton of great content, including a new limited time mode, Armed and Dangerous Evolve. It's the return of a fan favorite, snipers and shotties only, but with a twist.
Sending out my decoy.
All armor is Evo armor, and we're removing all of the respawn beacons across the entire map. Don't worry though, you'll still be able to bring back your teammates with the help of a new item, the mobile respawn beacon.
Pelo que eu entendi, se tu morre, tu não volta mais, tem um modo ali que tu não volta mais, e tu precisa desse de um objeto especial para conseguir trazer os teus amigos de volta
Lost
depois que eles
Treasures
morrem.
also introduces a new town takeover, Crypto's Map Room, which gives players a closer look at what motivates this drone-wielding hacker. And of course, the Lost Treasures collection delivers a bunch of exclusive content you can earn by completing challenges, as well as all new event-exclusive cosmetic items and the introduction of your boy Mirage's heirloom, which is fittingly a trophy of himself.
Excited to see you all in the ring. Don't worry, there's plenty of me's to go around.
And the best part is you don't have to wait that long. Lost Treasures drops on Tuesday, June 23rd. And that's not all, Apex fans. The battle is expanding. That's right, this fall we're bringing Apex Legends to Steam. And I know you're hoping, wondering, praying, so before you ask, yeah, crossplay is coming to Apex this fall.
Crossplay,
It's been one of the biggest requests we get, and we're thrilled to finally deliver it to our fans.
Vai ter crossplay
What am I forgetting?
De Apex.
Oh yeah, one last thing, let's make it official. We're huge fans of Nintendo here at Respawn, and we are incredibly excited to be bringing Apex Legends to the Switch this fall. And we'll share more details in the months ahead. So that means you'll be able to squad up no matter where you and your friends prefer to play, Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, or on the PC via Origin and Steam. We're throwing out a lifeline and healing the divide between the platforms. On behalf of the entire Apex team, we want to thank our incredible community. Your passion for the game is truly inspiring. We look forward to seeing you all in the arena. And don't forget, check out Lost Treasures on June 23rd.
Oh man, that was amazing. I think I'm hyperbole. I think I'm hypervent. I've had a really good time here.
Sul, everyone. One thing I admire about Apex Legends is its commitment to having such a diverse range of characters. At The Sims, we've always believed representation and diversity in games is critically important, perhaps now more than ever. It's difficult to put into words just how meaningful it can be to see yourself reflected in the games you play. So, here to tell you in their own words are a few members of our Sims community.
It's a very interesting thing to explain.
It feels empowering, actually, and very moving.
It really taught me a lot. The importance of just like keeping relationships good with people.
It's probably like the only place where I was open.
They get to see my personality first before seeing my disability, I guess you could say.
I found myself to be the only black child in my school. I was discriminated, I was bullied, my skin tone, my height,
de discriminação, de pessoas que têm defeitos e problemas.
I was like praying to God to undo it. I have this world where I can express myself and be myself.
Where I come from, who I am, the color of my skin, you know, who I'm attracted to, let any of that get in the way. It was no barriers.
No matter where I was or what I was going through, I had my safe place.
This is plausible. This is a future you can have.
It was almost like I was peeking into the future, and I didn't know it at the time, but it gave me hope.
It gave me a sense of hope that I could build a life that looked like that.
Bom, não sei como fazer isso, Luiz, mas eu vi só até agora.
As I got more comfortable with my character in the game, I got more comfortable with myself.
Vocês me ajudam aí se apareceu mais.
I play to express myself.
I play to make a difference.
I play to feel good about myself.
I play to have confidence.
Fun.
To have me time.
Fuel my creativity.
It's more than just a game. It's creating your life.
Bom, eles estão falando sobre inclusividade, né? O game é mais inclusivo, The Sims aí, trazer pessoas diferentes no próximo Sims. Eu não curto esse game.
As you just saw, there are so many reasons why I am proud to be part of the Sims global community. We want The Sims to be a place of unity and hope, a place where you can be your authentic self and build your vision for our shared world, a place to imagine what's possible. To our Simmers, thank you for everything you've done to make your communities, virtual and real, a better place. Now, I know some of you tuned in hoping for some Sims news, and we'll have plenty to share as the summer goes on, but we do have one announcement for you. We'll be welcoming players on a whole new platform as The Sims 4 arrives on Steam today. Take a look.
O Sims também vai para Steam. Será que essa aí vai ser a grande novidade?
Hey everyone, Alex here from the social team, and joining me today from our community team is Freeman.
Hey folks, yes, we're here to tell you that it's not just The Sims 4 arriving on Steam today. 5 more great EA games, including Titanfall 2, A Way Out, and Dead Space 3.
Titanfall 2,
right this second.
Way Out, and Dead Space 3
EA
vão para
Access
Steam
arrives
também.
on Steam this fall. You can get all those great titles and a ton more with your membership.
You can also expect to see our new releases on Steam too. One of the first arrived just a short while ago with full mod support via Steamworks.
The critics love it, and we know you will too. This is Command & Conquer Remastered.
Yeah. Eu gosto de tiros, eu gosto de Sims aí. Estratégia. Tudo isso aí vai para Steam. Command & Conquer. Ah, esse joguinho era massa.
And Steam isn't the only platform getting some love. We'll be bringing games to more platforms than ever.
You can expect 7 new games coming to Switch in the next 12 months, including Burnout Paradise coming tomorrow and Apex Legends later this year. And we're bringing crossplay to many of your favorite games too, starting with Need for Speed Heat and continuing with some new titles being revealed later in the show.
It's all about giving you the freedom to play what you want, where you want, and with who you want.
Será que vai vir crossplay?
It's about playing together.
Absolutely. Now, let's reveal some more games. Over to you, Greg.
Vamos ver mais alguns games aí.
Quick reminder to keep an eye out for those special golden letters hidden throughout the show. They could appear anywhere, and I mean anywhere. So keep your eyes open. Write the letters down as they appear, and once you've got the full code, you'll be able to enter for a chance to win one of more than a dozen great games on Steam. So stay tuned and find out where to enter the code at the end of the show. Now, if you follow my content at all, then you know there's nothing I love more than buffalo wings and discovering inventive new games. Well, I don't have any buffalo wings, but I do have something just as tasty. Over the past couple of years, EA has partnered with the amazing studios like Hazelight and Zoink to give us such creative titles as A Way Out and Faye. Here to explain how they do it are a few of the talented developers working on the next wave of EA Originals.
Vou falar o que vai vir aí nos próximos parceiros aí.
Sometimes you just have this great idea of a game, but it can be really hard to do it on your own.
We wanted space for our studio's creativity to flow free, so that we could try unconventional approaches to solving new ideas.
There are times where you've got to break past your own sort of mental blocks.
O Crysis, não gostou do
building a whole new
Crysis,
kind of game engine.
We get to do the game we want to do. Nothing, and I mean nothing, comes into the game if it doesn't follow the vision.
We can really push our ideas further and bigger than we first imagined.
Let's find that magic.
Way Out. Esse Way Out parece ser um game legal. Vamos ver os originais aí da EA.
And now for a deeper dive into what these developers are working on, we turn our spotlight on 3 studios. Up first is Hazelight and their mild-mannered, quiet leader, Joseph Fares.
Let's do it.
Please welcome Joseph Fares.
There are passionate people, there are crazy people, and there's me. Okay, can you swear here? Can you swear? Okay. The Oscars, you know?
Fuck the Oscars.
The Oscars! You! No apologies there.
Tá com problema no Crysis.
I was born in Beirut in 1977. I lived there 10 years. There was civil war and there was a lot of bad stuff happening there. We tried to move 5 times to Sweden. The 5th time they let us in.
Ele tentou fugir para a Suécia porque o país dele estava em guerra.
My third movie, Zozo, it's basically about my life when I came to Sweden when I was young. I've done 5 feature movies and now I've done 3 games. And it's way hard to make a game. It's almost like the audience have control of the pacing of the story, while in movies it's being paced for you. In video games, there's so much to be explored from a storytelling perspective because of the interactivity. There are some studios out there that are
uma história de videogame tem muito mais que um filme porque tem a interatividade. Eu concordo muito com isso.
The designers and the story writers are kind of doing 2 different games. That's why I founded Hazelight, to keep pushing the boundaries of what is possible in games. That's what game number 3 from Hazelight is all about.
Good night, Jack.
And action. The new game, It Takes Two, is a co-op action-adventure platformer that will blow your f***ing mind away. The story starts out with a small family. Cody, May, that's the parents, and then Rose and the daughters. Cody and May are about to separate. Rose doesn't want them to divorce, so she creates 2 dolls out of wood and clay, and these dolls magically come alive, and you actually controls both Cody and May. And you could say you're almost controlling their emotions. You're almost playing their emotions.
É um game de uma família que se separou e a guriazinha tem 2 bonecos e eles se tornam animados e tu joga com eles.
And I think for the players that's gonna feel very new, different and unique. They haven't played anything like this before. It Takes Two is a crazy roller coaster ride that doesn't really have an ending. It has an ending, but that ending is that the roller coaster crashes and you fly into the sky and get up into space, and when you're in space you're like, what the f*** am I doing up here? And then maybe you get back to Earth again. That's the best way to describe It Takes Two, actually.
É, It Takes Two. É os 2 personagens que tu controla, dos 2021.
Wow, that was the best way to describe it. All right, Joseph, we love you so much. Thank you. Keep it up over there. The Oscars. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this originals train rolling, and let's stay in Sweden. Of course, I'm a fan of both their delicious red gummy fish and their video games. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Klaus and Olav from Zoink Games.
Thanks, Greg. Welcome to Gothenburg and, well, my home. Unfortunately, I didn't bring you any Swedish fish, but we do have some exciting news for you about our latest game. At Zoink, we've always been driven by love of rich visual storytelling and creating strange worlds that people can escape to. The weirder, the better, and I think my friend Olav would agree.
Yeah, absolutely. For our next game, though, we wanted to try something a little darker, something out of a gothic fairy tale. What started with the movements and paintings grew into this eerie, strange world that feels like something out of a beautiful twisted dream. And that's the world of Random.
Lost and Random is the story of Even, a little girl with a big heart and an even bigger temper. After a horrible event that changes her life, she embarks on a dangerous journey through the world of Random. But fortunately, she's not alone. Just like I have Olav, Even also has a crazy little weird friend thing with her.
Along her journey, Even discovers Dicey, a playful, loyal, almost puppy-like dice companion that gives her the power to really change things in the kingdom of Random. Despite the name, in Even's world, randomness is feared, and a dark force controls every aspect of life, from where you live to how you act or what your favorite color is. It's a coming-of-age story, set against the backdrop of a mysterious world, but it holds a modern message that's really relevant to our world right now.
I think we can all relate to the desire to try and control the chaos around us. With Dicey's help, though, Even learns the power in doing just the opposite. Embrace randomness, accept the uncertainties in life, and you'll be surprised how far it takes you.
Imagine if you could change the course of life with the roll of a dice. What would you do? Play it safe or trust in yourself and take a chance? We can't wait for you to play and find out.
We're still a long ways from launch, but we hope you will join Even and Dicey on their journey next year. Until then, please enjoy this first look at Lost and Random.
Lost and Random.
Welcome to Random.
The world of Random bends with the roll of one
Keanu Reeves, I see.
A dice that has ruled this kingdom
Keanu Reeves depois da guerra.
Transforming the fates of people just like you. But what if I told you there is another dice with the power to change everything? Now, my friend, it's your turn to roll, to play the odds.
Vai ter alguma coisa de dado aí que vai jogar e vai alterar alguma coisa. Uma coisa aleatória nesse game. Os gráficos são bem legais, né? Eu curto esse estilão meio dark, cartoon dark.
No, Dicey. They should be scared of us, right?
Lost in Random. Perdido no...
Really cool. That's a look at Lost in Random in Man. Embracing randomness. I feel like I live that every day in my life. Ah! Do you know I was gonna do that? You didn't know that. Dicey's my spirit animal. The game's out next year. But for something that's blasting off a whole lot sooner, take it away, Kevin Franklin.
Meio mundo de Jack, né?
At Final Strike Games, our team of experienced industry veterans have worked on incredible multiplayer franchises. We are passionately focused on making great multiplayer games. That's why I am incredibly excited to announce that we have partnered with the talented team at EA to release our first ever title, Rocket Arena. As you'll see, we stay loyal to the name of the game. It's a rockets-only shooter that allows players to get into the action quickly and stay in the fight. We wanted Rocket Arena to be an awesome, competitive experience to play with friends. I think you're going to love what we've got in store for you. Here is the all-new trailer of Rocket Arena. Enjoy.
Será o tipo de Apex?
Rockets away!
Let's kick this into gear.
Battle Royale. Tim Burton é o cara. Eu adoro esse cara.
Have you ever wondered why life is so good on Crater? Sure, we've got the beautiful beaches.
Cannonball!
Quality public transportation. And exotic destinations. Another victory. The people are courteous and friendly.
Jolly good for me.
And always happy to help their fellow citizens. Are you leaving already? But the real reason life is so good? We've got rockets.
Let's rock it.
Let's hit the trail.
Terceira pessoa, Battle Royale em terceira pessoa. Foco em foguete. 3 contra 3.
Talk about razzle dazzle. Never turn your back on the water.
Vai ter combo também, aí ó.
Speed to spare. I'm here to rock it.
I'm having a blast! Full speed ahead!
So as you just saw, rockets are obviously awesome to blast all over the place. Yeah. But in order to come out on top, there's a lot to master.
Mata-mata de foguete.
You'll have a range of rocket-powered abilities to blast opponents out of the arena, and an arsenal of evasive moves. Rocket jump, rocket climb, and dodge to avoid getting knocked out yourself. Don't worry though, you're never out of the action for long. Even when you're out, you'll fly right back into the fray. You'll also be able to really customize your own unique look and playstyle. Each of the 10 heroes available at launch have their own rocket-powered abilities.
Customizar os personagens.
And as you play, you'll discover items that allow you to further refine each of your heroes' playstyles.
Conforme
Plus,
tu
every
joga,
character
vai
has 100 levels of progression that unlock new cosmetics and rewards. All that and much more when Rocket Arena arrives on July 14th.
Pra jogar com grupo é legal.
And there's plenty more content to come in our first season,
vai ser
which begins
arenas
just 2 weeks after launch on July 28th. And brings with it a blast pass and a ton of free content, including new maps, in-game events, and a new playable character. Rocket Arena is a game meant to be played with friends, regardless of platform. That's why we're thrilled to announce cross-play support right from the start.
Cross-play aí.
So grab your friends, regardless of their platform, and get ready to blast off with Rocket Arena on July 14th on PlayStation, Xbox, Origin, and Steam. And we'll be sharing more gameplay right after the show with the help of some great content creators. So check us out on YouTube at the link below. See you in the arena.
Wow, that looks great. And hopefully you've all been keeping track of the golden letters hidden throughout the show and nearly cracked the code. Here's a hint. It's not Kanye. Keep an eye out for the last couple of letters, and then at the end of the show, we'll reveal where you need to go to enter the code and a chance to win some great games on Steam. Now, from the future of rocket warfare, we head to a different kind of battle. It's the real reason I didn't get any sleep last night, and if you thought you heard sleigh bells, that's because it might as well be Christmas in June. It's finally time to talk Star Wars Squadrons. Now, okay, I promise you, we are going to get a first look at some brand new gameplay in just a moment, but first, for anyone who doesn't fully grasp why I'm so excited, earlier this week, EA and Lucasfilm dropped a trailer that literally gave me all the feels, chills, joy, excitement, and then more chills on top of that.
Incrível, eu não olhei esse trailer aí, mas vamos ver agora. É outra... Cara, Star Wars nunca vai ter o suficiente pra mim. Principalmente um de nave, já fazia tempo que os games de nave de Star Wars, acho que não sei quando que saiu o último, mas faz muito tempo.
5 pilots,
5 pilotos.
One squadron.
Um esquadrão. Vai jogar em co-op, é? Squadrons. Eu acho bem legal a ideia. Jogar PVP aí.
Wow,
grupo,
the 8-year-old in all of us is celebrating and excited.
Deve
The
ser massa.
37-year-old man on this
Pra
couch
jogar
is
junto aí vai
excited.
ser massa.
Ladies and
É
gentlemen,
isso aí.
for the second year in a row, I have
Com
the
certeza
honor
eu vou
and
comprar esse
privilege
game
of
porque eu sou
helping
fã de
introduce
Star
a
Wars.
new Star Wars title. And here, to put the hype in hyperdrive is none other than Motive's creative director, Ian Frazier. Hello, Ian!
Hey, Greg, how you doing?
I'm great, how are you?
Doing good. Happy to actually get to show this to people.
I bet. Now, in my copious notes I have on you, I'm told you are quite the Star Wars fan and have been a long time. How long have you liked Star Wars?
I've been a Star Wars fan for pretty much my whole life. I don't even remember the first time I saw
Star Wars
the movies.
desde
And as a kid, there was a lot of different parts of Star Wars I loved. One of them was being a pilot, that idea of climbing into an X-Wing or a TIE fighter. So, you know, I played all the flight games in the 90s, and I got pretty obsessive about them. I'd pause, meticulously draw the insides of the cockpits and stuff. And actually, I dug up some of those drawings from my parents' attic over the holidays.
We're showing them right now to the world. This strikes me as above and beyond the normal level of Star Wars fandom.
I think at Motive you'll find that quite a few people have that level of Star Wars fandom. When we started this project, I talked to a lot of people as they joined the team, and a lot of them had similar kinds of stories of things they'd done as kids. One of them even built a functional cockpit in his garage.
Wow.
Eu lembro que eu comprei o X-Wing, era uma
How do
pilha
you guys go from being a fan, drawing what you see in the game, or
instalar.
building a cockpit in your garage, to actually making this game?
Era bem tosco.
Well, I think that fandom, just love of Star Wars, has provided a really good foundation for us. But on top of that, of course, the team at Motive got a lot of experience working with Star Wars when they worked on Battlefront 2.
Muito bons, especialmente
when
quando era
Battlefront 2 wrapped up,
LucasArts.
there was a really small group of us that were really into taking the pilot experience in Star Wars.
Jogos da EA
and we wanted to make something new, something that really went all in on that part of the fantasy. And so we did kind of a grassroots initiative, or started a little passion project, and that ramped up into eventually what is the game we're going to show you today.
You talk about, you know, your passion for this, your nostalgia for Star Wars flight games of the past. How do you honor that but make something brand new?
It's been interesting. You know, we're trying to kind of pull from that spiritual heritage of many different games in that time period. At the same time, we want to do something that feels fresh and new for fans today. And so what we've tried to look at is sort of the spiritual core of what I think are the best of the Star Wars flight games of the past. And what they did that I love is that they made that part of the universe real. The level of depth and detail that they show in the ships, the way that you control them, is something that I remember fondly from my childhood, and is something that we're trying to do very much with Squadrons. You know, in real life, being a pilot is hard. It takes skill. And that's something that you'll see throughout the game. You know, as you start off playing, it's pretty straightforward, fly around, shoot your lasers. But as you get deeper into it, you start learning how to divert energy from your lasers to your engines, how to shift your shields from the front to the back to cover your butt in a dogfight. Or at the higher levels of skill, you can do really crazy stuff. Like you can boost your engines, fly ahead, cut them off, whip around 180 and shoot a missile off your own tail while drifting backwards.
Melhor agora, beleza.
Real ace pilot stuff.
Bom, ele tá explicando o que vai dar pra fazer, que vai ser... Eles estão tentando trazer aquele espírito de batalha dos filmes para os games. Pode ser muito legal nos dias de hoje. O último game de nave aí é muito antigo.
With a brand new single player story. Takes place a little bit after Return of the Jedi, and it has kind of a unique dual perspective approach to it. So when the game starts, you're going to create two pilots. You create a New Republic pilot and an Imperial pilot. And you're going to alternate between their perspectives, mission to mission, over the course of the story. You're going to meet a diverse cast of characters along the way, and also a few familiar faces. Now, when you're done with that story,
a gente vai encontrar vários personagens durante a campanha. Alguns personagens conhecidos.
Hop online with your friends and play competitive space battles. Beleza. And so we've done a lot to try to reduce the barriers, to make it as easy as possible for you to play with your friends. And so I'm happy to say we fully support
fazer jogo fácil de jogar com os amigos.
PS4, Xbox One, PC. You could be playing on a traditional display or in VR, which, fun fact,
dá pra jogar em VR também. Deve ser ótimo jogar em VR.
Regardless of how you're playing, which platform, they can all play together. Just hook up with your friend, connect, have an awesome space battle.
You just Death Starred my mind, man. Like, I don't...
Imagina aí a galera jogando junto, destruindo a Estrela da Morte.
When can people actually play it?
Not too long, actually. Star Wars Squadrons is coming out on October 2nd.
Okay.
Nossa,
okay,
dia 2 de outubro vai sair Star Wars Squadrons.
You didn't actually deliver it. I appreciate that. The next big ask I have, on behalf of everybody watching, I'm sure, who came here for one specific reason, can we see some new gameplay of it? Can we see any gameplay?
Vamos ver se ele tá perguntando se dá pra gente ver novo gameplay aí.
On behalf of everyone at Motive and the team at Lucasfilm, I am very happy to show you the world's first look at gameplay of Star Wars Squadrons. Enjoy.
Primeiro gameplay aí, vamos ver.
Death Star is gone. The Imperial fleet is still a threat. Vanguard Squadron, let's make history.
This is it, Titan Squadron. Everything we've done has led to this. Finish those Vanguard scum.
This is Star Wars Squadrons.
Isso não é
Earn
gameplay.
your wings in a single-player story spanning 2 factions.
All stations, fire on that ship!
And master multiplayer battles as a squadron of 5.
Vai ter single player e multiplayer. Isso é bom.
This is the definitive Star
Olha
Wars
só que
pilot
massa.
experience.
Cara, vai ser muito legal ter um game de nave espacial de Star Wars de novo.
Begin your career in a single-player story.
Começa como
Welcome to Titan Squadron.
Where you'll play as 2 combat
tu
pilots.
pode escolher piloto do Império ou da República.
You'll experience this world through your cockpit. The instrumentation in front of you provides critical feedback about power management, targeting, and shields.
Cara, muito
With a
massa.
squadron of diverse characters at your side, prove your skills on increasingly challenging missions.
Então a gente vai ter as missões single player para evoluir o personagem, pelo que eu entendi.
One of my spies has linked the attacks with the New Republic Starhawk project.
The story of the 2 pilots you play
Stick together.
will shape the balance of power in the
Pode
galaxy.
jogar os dois, né? Pode ter um single player com um ou com outro, do Império e da República.
To take the fight online, you'll need flight time with all 8 ships. Fighters are the most flexible and
E
versatile.
tu precisa ter horas de voo para começar a jogar com elas no multiplayer. Então tu evolui teu personagem no single player para poder liberar naves pro multiplayer.
Support ships can keep allies safe and stocked up, as well as disrupting enemy fighters.
Light 'em up.
Nice.
Bombers are the heavy hitters, able
Aí
to
tem,
deal
ele tá explicando aí cada nave, tem os bombers,
flagships and starfighters.
os fighters, né, que são os primeiros ali, o X-Wing.
I'll take care of it.
Unlock everything you need to customize
Aí
your
pode
pilot and
customizar o
starfighters
piloto
simply by playing the
e
game.
as naves também vão ser
Cosmetics
customizáveis.
to an
Olha só, dá
arsenal
pra
of
botar,
50 components that alter how your
pra
ships
botar
fly,
enfeite na tua
fight,
nave.
and survive.
They're on you. I'll deal with it.
You can dramatically change your loadout depending on your squadron's strategy.
Finally got him.
This will be critical in Star Wars Squadron's multiplayer modes.
Dogfight.
Dogfights.
Dogfight é um
This is
tipo
an
de
all-out
multiplayer,
5v5 battle.
que é mata-mata.
Fine-tune your loadouts to work as a team.
Moving in on the enemy.
E aí tu pode jogar com um time, né? Se coordenar e tal.
And mines.
Ah, isso deve ser muito da hora. Deve ser muito massa.
Set up your squad mates for the kill.
Rebels unmarked.
For teams looking for an even greater
Energia
challenge, it's time
Energia de
to prove
emergência.
yourself in Star Wars Squadron's signature mode,
Fleet Battles.
Fleet battles are
Aí-
multi-stage conflicts. Whether playing solo or with friends, you'll have the option to compete against other players or AI as a squadron of 5.
Bom, aí dá. É esquadrão de 4, vai dar pra jogar contra IA ou outros jogadores.
Prepare for takeoff.
E aí é batalha de várias naves.
First,
Só não
push the
entendi
front
quantas.
line by winning the dogfight in the center of the map.
Primeiro tu Primeiro tu joga contra as naves menores, depois no final tem que destruir as naves maiores. Pô, deve ser legal.
Target and destroy the subsystems of your opponent's massive flagship and take it down.
Shields are disabled.
At each phase, your squadron either pushes the line forward or falls back to defend.
Keep our flagship safe.
It's your squadron's choice of how to play.
Ele pode escolher se tu avança para os outros objetivos ou tem que voltar para recuperar energia.
Stealth and subversion.
Jamming the enemy. Sensors can't spot you.
Or brutal bombardment.
Aí dá pra fazer estratégia, cara, com cada tipo de nave. Como é que tu vai destruir as naves maiores? Pô, achei bacana essa ideia.
Unified squadron is the key to victory.
Making my attack run now.
Let's make this count.
This is Star Wars Squadrons. Join the galaxy's finest and make your mark.
You are the hope of this galaxy.
Muito legal, muito legal. Gostei, hein? Gostei da ideia.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy Lamar Jackson. I'm excited to be a part of the EA Sports family and to be you guys' new man cover athlete. I can't wait to show you guys what we have in store for this season. This is EA Sports Next Level.
Esse é jogo de basquete?
Feel it all.
You feel that burst of speed?
Hockey. Não, futebol americano.
When I play, I'm not afraid of anything.
Not afraid to hit
Futebol.
or get hit.
This game is my one true love. Makes me feel like somebody. I never thought I could
EA Sports.
It's just me and the keeper.
My heart is like.
Cara, o meu irmão tava me ensinando futebol americano, as regras e tal. E eu comecei a curtir. É bem interessante o game.
And history carves your name.
You know what it sounds like? 60,000 people
Singing your song?
I can't live without that feeling.
It's in my bones. I feel football in my heart.
Feel it in my hands.
Taste it. See the unknown.
Face my fears.
You live to fight again.
Eu não sou muito de jogos de esporte. Não sou esportista na vida real, nem na vida virtual.
Shin splitting, hair raising.
I want to live in the floodlights.
Mas são legais os trailers.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
To the game. Então, isso aí acho que são o que mais dá dinheiro pra EA, são esses games.
That's a lot to look forward to, but there's more. Here to tell us
Tem
about the
mais
future
ainda.
of gaming is EA's Chief Studio Officer, Laura Miele.
Thanks, Greg, and thanks, Lamar. Welcome to the EA Sports family.
EA
There are great
Sports.
things to come from EA Sports for all of you, and that's just the beginning. As you've seen throughout the show today, our electronic artists are working hard to bring you more of the games that you want to play. Games like Star Wars Squadrons, Apex Legends, and Command & Conquer. These games all exist because of you. Your voices are heard and we are acting on your feedback.
Ó, eles estão escutando feedback, é o que todo mundo diz, estão escutando feedback e estão melhorando o ano.
Further out, creating new experiences, new stories, new gameplay, all enabled by new console technology. And we're so excited about what's to come, we don't want to wait until next June to share what the teams are working on.
Vamos ver o que eles estão trabalhando aí.
Generation shifts are an opportunity to push beyond
Eles estão falando aí da nova geração de game, das
and this time is no different.
possibilidades aí com a nova
Our
geração que está
studios are
vindo.
taking their crazy ambitious ideas and making them real. Criterion is known for how their games
Olha
feel.
só isso aí.
From superior physics to nuanced details of gameplay,
olha só os
this team
detalhes,
hand-curates the moment-to-moment experience.
Isso aí é
And with the new
PS5,
consoles
né?
this year, there will be a seamless immersion which will get you into the race in a matter of seconds.
Menos loadings.
BioWare imagines and creates worlds where you become the hero of your own story. And we're using this next generation of technology
BioWare.
to make those fantasy worlds your reality.
Isso aí será o que?
For
Dragon
every
Age?
console
Ela
generation,
falou BioWare.
DICE sets the bar for excellence in audio and visual presentation. We are creating epic battles at a scale and fidelity.
Fala, José. Não, ainda não saiu nada de Anthem. Acabaram de falar o nome da BioWare aqui, mas nada demais. A gente viu aí um novo Battle Royale, que é Rocket, alguma coisa. O Star Wars e EA Sports.
The future of EA Studios is not just about new technology. It's about you. Your voices, your ideas.
O futuro não é sobre a tecnologia, mas sobre a gente, diz ela. Eles querem fazer games para todo mundo. Querem que a gente dê o feedback para eles. É isso que o pessoal do Anthem está pedindo também.
But before we sign off, there's just one more game we would love to share.
Vamos lançar a Matrix versão oficial.
Over to you.
Thank you. So the moment is here. We finally get to say, we're back! We're doing it! Skate's happening. We're rolling. We've secretly got together. It's the beginning. The skate evolution continues. We've been waiting years, honestly, to make the right game at the right time with the right idea, and really pleased to say that we're here.
Aí há bastante
it is
tempo.
really early, but it takes a little while to find us or wake them up.
Estágio primário.
Dude, harsh. Still, we've got a long way to go, but we're stoked, and this is just the beginning. And seriously, we really can't wait to bring you guys in and have you be a part of it with us. We want to thank you for your passion, your patience, and all the support that you've shown, us to get to this point. The comments.
Skate, alguém sabe desse jogo? Se tem alguma coisa, eu não conheço.
You commented this into existence. Amazing. Skate changed my life. Thank you so much. Skate forever.
Skate 3.
Guys, we did it. We brought back Skate. Thank you to EA. Thank you to Cuz. Thank you to Darren. Thank you to you. Thank you to me. I can't believe that I'm so happy and my heart rate. Is this what exercise feels like? Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe it. Before we go, because I love you guys, here are the last letters of the secret code. If you think you've got the complete code, go to player.gg/EA.
Agora vão aí, ó. Complete code. É
thousands of free games
EA Play
by
Live.
player.gg. You can find the official rules and everything else over at player.gg/EA.
Entrem nesse site aqui, coloquem lá Gameplay Live.
Amazing experience, an amazing opportunity for all of us all over the world to come together and celebrate gaming. Thank you for being part of EA Play. Until next time, I'll see you online, and it's been my pleasure to serve you.
That's it.
We see it all with wonder. We dream in every color.
Nada adianta. Nada adianta. Na verdade, se é isso, acho que era isso. É FIFA, Apex, It Takes Two. Esse aí, pra mim, é inútil. Esse aí foi a sensação, acho. Star Wars Squadrons. Lost, esse aí também. Não, nada demais. Sports, não sou muito esportes, mas tem muita gente que gosta. Rocket Arena, um novo Battle Royale. E crossplay, né? Thank you for watching. É isso aí, gente. Foi o que aconteceu aí na Play Live. Nada de muito interessante. Curti pra caramba Star Wars Rogue Squadron, acho que é, né? Squadron. Nada de Anthem. Vamos ver aí. Mas falaram bastante de crossplay. Talvez isso se torne uma realidade aí pra Anthem. Não sei. Vamos esperar. Nothing happens to Anthem. Nothing. There was no mention of Anthem. Eu acho que Anthem ainda vai demorar, ainda eles vão ficar na... I'm sad too, yeah, but that's the life. Nothing about Anthem, not a single word, not even a mention. But to tell the truth, I was not expecting anything. E é isso aí, guys. Muito obrigado. Thank you for watching. Valeu. E vou ficar por aí até o próximo vídeo. Fui. Abraço para todo mundo. Obrigado por terem assistido aí minha primeira live. Desculpa qualquer coisa. Foi meio enjambrado aqui, mas foi uma boa experiência para mim. Obrigado aí por quem tem assistido e até o próximo vídeo. Falou!